Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have another budget store find. This time it's New York Scene. Now this is a big box, I gotta tell you. It's a little bigger than regular board game size. But again, we're talking about New York here, ladies and gentlemen, so we're talking about the biggest and best city in the world. So here we go. A game for 2 to 6 players, ages 9 and above. It's from 1977, Groovy Games Incorporated. It's groovy, baby. So you know you're talking about New York City in the 70s. All right, there we go, New York Scene. Again, on the back of the box, as always, it never has any information about it. One thing it did have in the back was the price tag for this. So for this game here, I paid $6.99, and the game was actually 50% off when I purchased it. So again, this was another budget store find. It looked interesting because I had never seen this game before, so I figured I'd pick it up and unbox it for you. So we got 2 different rule books here. We have a pamphlet and we have a little book here. So let's see what this says here. It says here, get ready to move fast, play hard, and take risks, for you're in New York and rolling for high stakes. A game for 2 to 6 players, New York Scene, ages 9 and above. There's your setup. The excitement of Broadway, a shopping spree along Fifth Avenue, elegant dining among the skyscrapers of Manhattan, and a tour of the city's famous landmarks. All these are a part of New York Scene. Have you ever wanted to own the Mets, Tiffany's, the Plaza Hotel, or the Daily News? Now is your chance by playing the New York Scene. You will buy and sell your favorite local properties, become either a union leader, a lawyer, a politician, or a network executive. Bargain with the other players to receive a connection card which will permit you to develop your properties and thereby collect increased rent. The object of the New York Scene is to accumulate wealth and enjoy a unique, witty, and up-to-date view of the exciting way of life in New York. During the game, you will draw New York Scene cards which will reward or penalize. For example, the Aussie strikes again. You may buy any or all the newspapers for twice their stated purchase price. Or you're riding in the subway and the hand in your pocket belongs to someone else. Lose 2 turns due to shock. Again, brought to you by John N. Hanson Corporation Incorporated. Now, I don't know what people in Los Angeles know about New York, but anyway, they're the owners. So there you go. So now we go to the rule book. New York Scene. All right. The game includes the following items. For a complete understanding of the game, read the directions thoroughly before beginning play. Thanks for that advice. You could be a realtor or business broker. All players. Development of a property or a business. Starred properties. Miscellaneous. The object. The object of the game is to accumulate wealth. A player buys ownership cards representing various properties and businesses. A player may develop his acquisitions once he has made a deal with some of the special interest groups that control businesses in New York. The game ends when all the players are bankrupt except one, or at a predetermined time, or when a ball game is starting on TV, or when the weather clears and you can go outside. Preparation for play. You've got to be the banker. Again, it's from Groovy Games. Let's play. Moving. Buying property. Development is restricted as follows. Necessary connections. Rikers Island. Public Fund. Chase Citibank. Loans and trading. Insolvency and bankruptcy. Hints to speed play. Your rules. Other than 4 players, 2 or 3 players, 5 or more players. So if you got a question about the game, if it's before August 1st, 1977, you can call that phone number. If it's after August 1st, you can call that phone number. For the serious player, a copy of the rules supplement entitled International Tournament Rules is available by mailing a check for $2.50 to Groovy Games Incorporated in San Mateo, California. Other games available in your favorite stores. Not so sure about that. I love this. I read this the other day and I thought this was very funny. It says rules. Feel free to change these rules in any way you desire. The makers of New York City have no desire to stifle creativity. However, if a serious dispute or question arises during play, interpretation of these rules may be obtained by writing Groovy Games in San Mateo, California, or by calling the numbers listed below where Game Expert is on duty. Again, you can call before those dates. So that's pretty funny that you can call for help if you can phone a friend if you're not doing the game the right way or you have some questions. So that's pretty funny. Anyway, there you go. There's your New York scene. There's your rule book and your little bit of background information. It usually goes in the back of the box. And then we got the game board, pretty large game board, but let's start from over here. We can go through it. You got Chase Citibank, you got Sardi's, Con Edison, Brooklyn Bridge, Caravis, Payne and Bohr lawyers. You've got Triborough Bridge, unemployment offers, Rangers, Gristedes, New York Times, Lincoln Center, OTB, New York City sales tax, Macy's, City Hall politician, Bloomingdale's, Aqueduct Raceway, Yankees, Times Squares. Oh, gotta open it up now. The New York Post, burnt us like toast. Grand Central Station, Rockefeller Center, Plaza Hotel, Park Avenue, Network Executive. Fifth Avenue, Metropolitan Museum of Art, JFK International Airport, Tiffany's, The Daily News, Riker Islands, Maxwell Plum, Mets, IRT Subway, Union Leadership, Rolling Around, BMT Subway, Forest Hills, Independent Taxi Cab, Empire State Building. Then again over here, getting back to where we started, the Wall Street Journal back at the beginning. So there you are. Looks like we got our, not quite sure what is considered, that's got to be the straight way. So there is your game board, and there are your rules and background information. So let's continue to move forward in this game. In this unboxing, we've got a whole bunch of different stuff. So we've got some cards here. Backs, there's nothing on the backs. It's cardboard. Pretty flimsy, but it's cardboard. So these are different things that you can purchase. You got the Rangers, you got Wall Street Journal, all the things when you're going around the game board. Tells you the price of those things. Bloomingdale's, Times Square, Rockefeller Center, IRT Subway, Tiffany's, BMT Subway, OTB, Independent Taxi Cab Company. You could do Gristedes, New York Post, burnt us like toast, Mets. Now, if I could buy the Mets for $140,000, you could probably, today if they were going to be on sale, it would probably be $1 billion. Maxwell's Plum, New York Times, Fifth Avenue, Park Avenue, the Yankees for $130,000. If the Mets are worth $1 billion, they got to be worth at least $2-3 billion. Sardi's, Brooklyn Bridge, Plaza Hotel, Con Edison, Daily News, Triborough Bridge, Debtor. All right, Labor Union Leader, City Hall politician, and we have our lawyers, Cravus, Payne, and Bohr. Those are those bonus extra things where you can wind up at. So that's that. Then you have some mini cards. So you got City Hall connections. You got labor connections. You got lawyer connections. You got network connection. So let's take a look at that real quick. So it says here, City Hall connection. Oh, nothing on the back of those cards. So you got City Hall connections. Labor connections, which has nothing on the back of it either. You got 4 of those, got 4 of those. Lawyer connections, you got 4 of those. Boom. And you've got network connection. Boom. Then you've got your New York scene cards. A whole bunch of these. So I'll pick it at one at random and see what this is all about here. New York scene. Flip it over. It says, you graduate from NYU with a doctorate in entomological sciences. Go to the unemployment office. So it's saying you can't get much with that degree. All right. Entomology. All right. New York scene. It says here, you compliment Moynihan and Asbug for wearing same hat to Grace Mansion Social. Obtain free City Hall connection card from the politician. Ooh, good. That's a good card. And let's pick another one. It says, New York City. You violate rent control laws. Pay $40,000 to public fund for each property you own. Wow, that hits you hard. And see, let's grab another one of these cards. A New York City card. You're struck by a clothes rack while crossing 7th Avenue. Collect $40,000 insurance from bank for broken ankle. So some of the cards are good. Some of them are horrifically bad. New York scene. Let's take a look at this again. You complete NYC Marathon in record time. Collect $30,000 from each player. All right, grab another one. Blank. Nothing happens there. That's a good thing. You enjoyed a night of dancing at Regine's until the bill arrived. Collect $30,000 from each player to help pay. There you go. So you see what your New York City scene cards look like. You also have, I like to say, stacks of cash also for your game. You need to have your funny money for the games. So we've got the green value, which has a value of $20,000. Then you got your blue dollar amount, which is worth $50,000. Then you have so that's your powder blue. And then you have, well, this could be either, what we got there? I saw something there. That doesn't belong in here. That belongs over here with the $50,000 one. So that's a light powder, that's a light blue, and then you got either dark blue or purple, depending on the way you look at it. You got $100,000 for that one. And then you have your orange. Found that one. So you got about, that's worth $10,000. I feel like I'm going to knock those over. Okay, and last but not least, you've got your red dollars, which is worth $500,000. So there you go. And it's a 70s game, so it's got a little holder to put that in. So if I want to put them in the right way, I could do it this way. Where you could kind of be the banker here, as you can see. But unfortunately, they're not so great. As you can tell, they slide in, which is why, unfortunately, like some of the other games that you buy from the 70s, not of the, how do you say this politely, not of the highest quality. Just put that guy, put those up here, put that back over here. And then you have some tokens and pawns here. So we got the dice to move ourselves around the board. Got some high quality pawns on there. Right, green, white, blue, red, black, and yellow. So you could have up to 6 players. And you've got these little punch outs for each color of your person. So you got green, You got red, you got yellow, black, blue, green, and you got lots and lots of these little things. Lots and lots of these discs. Enough for each color to play the whole game. So again, most of the white sides are showing up, but as you could tell, the backs are just, as I said before, if you look at it, they're regular color, and then they're white on the back. So you look at a pile, don't think they're all white ones. They're multicolored, you know, based on the, oh, we got one here that's a white one. So some are white because they belong to the white token, and then the other ones are actually colored like the ones you see here, but when you drop them over, they could turn white too. So again, like that one just happened to be. So as you can tell, we got lots and lots and lots of these things. So there you have it. Put that guy over here, put this guy over here. So there you have it. That's everything that's included and concludes our unboxing of the 1977 game, New York Scene. Oops, sorry about that. A groovy game for 2 to 6 players, ages 9 and above, again from 1977, and Groovy Games Incorporated. As always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you can always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You can also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release any new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.